Ooh, no, no. Hey there, angels and demons, it's Oscar bringing you another video. Today we are going to be reacting to Good Omens Season 2, Episode 3. I Know Where I'm Going, featuring the mini episode The Resurrectionists. The Resurrectionists. Now's probably a really good time to say that I just got over my jet lag from going to Florida and then instantly had friends coming round for a Taylor Swift concert at the weekend. And for anybody that is not a Swiftie, let me tell you, Taylor Swift concert's pretty big deal. I myself am not a Swiftie. I only knew like 18 of the 45 songs that she played because she went for 3 hours. And let me just say, best concert I've ever been to in my life, and I'm not a Swiftie. It was phenomenal. It was very tiring. I had to like gut my whole flat because I had 3 people coming to stay. Yeah, it's just been back to back to back to back. So today's like my first day back at work, but I still feel exhausted. I feel like I need 2 or 3 days off to recover from everything. But I don't have time for that because I need to record videos. Now, I would have loved to have done like a proper rewatch because it has now at this point been nearly 4 weeks since I last watched a Good Omens episode, and I'm also recording DuckTales today as well, and it's again 4 weeks I think since I last recorded an episode for that show too. However, I did scrub through the previous episode just to catch myself up again a little bit, so if I miss anything or if I'm a little bit slow in the uptake, I apologise, that is why. But I remember in the last episode we'd left it off that Azzy wanted to borrow Crowley's car because of course to drive up to Edinburgh, Goatgate, which I thought was a play on Cowgate, even although I know that it's called the Resurrectionists. And I'm wondering if it is, like now having like scrubbed through the episode and thought about it, is it because we're jumping backwards and forwards in time and we're seeing some of the stuff that they did before, you know, and the fact that Crowley's never really been able to kill much of anything, like all the goats he turned into birds, and I think that's a play on the Cowgate, the Goatgate thing, and he couldn't kill the kids. So I wonder, is this like their descendants? Is that what this is all about? There's a lot of stuff. I don't know where it's going. Anyway, I've been waffling at you for far too long. Happy Pride Month. I'm excited to dive into more gay shit for Pride Month, and I have limited edition merchandise on sale. I also am doing a 7-day free trial to my Patreon. If anybody has ever thought about signing up, now is your time. But that's enough fanning around, so here's the video and let's get started. Jim's mug, Jim's hot chocolate.
I don't believe my relationship is any concern of yours.
Oh, well...
So if where it intrudes on my girl's welfare and quality of life and coffee.
Yes.
Not on your face, Nina, love. Obviously.
Yeah, Nina, we know that you're in a bit of an abusive relationship. It's shit, and I feel so sorry for you, but you need to get yourself out of that because she does not give a shit. She clearly doesn't care about you as a person. She only cares about controlling you. Just saying it like it is.
Hello. What's all this then?
Angel Police.
Good morning, officer.
Yes. As you may know, as a human police officer, I can unobtrusively monitor you without raising suspicion.
Indeed you can.
Great. Well, could I come in and do it inside, please? Only because it's really noisy out here. I can't hear anything.
Why are you still down here? Wait, there's a shot of the box again as well. That box, there's so many puzzle pieces happening this season, and I've got so many questions and not nearly enough answers. There's something to do with that box, even though it was empty. The order of the books, like there's loads of little like mysteries happening in this season, and I am really fucking intrigued by it. Azzy, what are you doing? I thought you were meant to be taking a car up to see the Resurrectionists.
Who's this now? This is a human police officer who's just popped in to have a quick look at a cup of tea.
Hello.
What is that angel doing here? They were sent to verify the 25 Lazari miracle you and I seem to have accidentally performed together the other night.
Yes.
That's how you lot measure miracles. How many times you could have brought someone back from the dead?
One fabulous kiss and we're good. I have a plan.
Excellent. Can I have the car keys? You want to hear my plan?
Oh, okay, so now we're trying to persuade for the car keys. Okay, I think I'm caught up a little bit now. So we've never met this angel before, but they have been sent. They use they, them pronouns, so I'm going to stick with that just now. They have been sent to keep an eye and observe, and they clearly have never done anything like this before. They're clearly very young, very new to this sort of world, this role. They're very naive, which I think is going to make it a little bit easier than it would be with a more experienced angel at, you know, manipulating the situation and keeping them guessing.
Listen, you wouldn't be interested in humans falling in love, would you? You can only tell if People are in love by waiting a few days because humans are weird and that's how it works.
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, Crowley is playing the right game here. Crowley took one look at this poor bastard and went, yeah, I can say whatever the fuck I want to and you're probably going to believe it. Which is exactly what I would have done. I'm just being honest. Maybe it's his Slytherin in me, but that's exactly what I would have done too. So maybe it is a good idea that Crowley stays here and just Azzy goes, because I feel like Azzy will have a harder time manipulating the situation. Can't you boys trade places again like you did before? I'm just saying it. It's like a good idea.
Now, to Edinburgh.
Don't. Yeah. He's freaking out about him driving it.
A statue of the Supreme Archangel himself.
Can't say I've ever seen it. Oh, that'll be why, because it's not actually there. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I've been to Edinburgh, I've been inside loads of the graveyards, I've been in, and I'm like, yeah, I don't recognise this, that is why. Probably because it was added just for the show. I get it, I get it.
I just thought I should warn you that digging up bodies, well, it's wrong.
He's not using it anymore. Just something for his family to cry over.
Now, would you like a wee hand with your cops?
The instant difference in the two of them, as he's like, this is wrong. Crowley's like, would you like a hand? Okay, well, they've done right good well with the atmosphere here. Edinburgh, maybe not quite that foggy late at night, but certainly, you know, is quite dark, especially in winter time. This looks like it could be set around autumn. It's definitely not anywhere in the summer or spring months, because it'd be light as fuck, even at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
This piss-drenched patch is where me and my pal sleep.
Yeah.
Right, wee Morag? Never better hen. Just trying to keep wee Morag and me alive, and it doesn't hurt anyone who isn't already dead.
Like, see, if you ever get a chance to come to Scotland and go to Edinburgh, do some of the tours and you'll see just the state in which people lived in. And like, Edinburgh's like a town that's built on top of the old town and stuff as well, and there was like vaults and all sorts underneath Edinburgh where people who were homeless would, you know, crowd in, and it'd be a room no bigger than like your average bedroom.
Wasn't a battle hen? I didn't. Please tell me you didn't.
Oh, she absolutely did.
I love
Nice
her.
fresh body.
Nice fresh body. I love it when he does that. I love it.
This is wicked. Oh, I'm down with the wicked.
He's so up for helping here.
Is it wicked she needed the money? That is irrelevant.
I will say though, the streets are just a tad too clean for potentially this time, this era. That would be my only criticism. The streets are just a little maybe too well kept. The time period for me is obscure because they're using horse and carriage, but the streets look very clean and it looks like there's electricity. So it can't be that far back.
You realise I could feel when you drive the Bentley under the speed limit.
I'm sure you can't.
I can.
Wow!
Put your foot down.
Right, all right.
What's that? A travel suite.
No.
Oh my god, can you hear that? That's the rain. Apologies for the noise. Not much I could do. I am going to go get a fresh cup of water though. Okay, so we're still in a suite. We're enjoying ourselves far too much in this little car journey, but I will say, to drive from London up to Edinburgh, like, especially if he's sticking to the speed limits, that's like an 8-hour drive, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. It's like 7 hours, 8 hours or something. Let me see. 7 hours and 39 minutes. Yeah, I was basically right. I say it's about 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, didn't I? So yeah, basically. Not good.
My car does not make that noise. What are you doing to it? Nothing. You've done something to the car, haven't you? I can feel it.
I really don't know what to do.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh, Curly's gonna kill you. Oh, you're so dead. Okay, well, R.I.P. Azzy. It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
My car is not yellow. It has never been yellow. It is not going to start being yellow now. But it's pretty. If you don't change it back right now, I'm going to start selling people books.
What the hell? We do not have Tartan Mountains up here. Is this just meant to symbolise that he's now entering into Scotland? I promise that is not what Scotland looks like. Oh, you think you're funny? We're so fucking funny, aren't we? Oh, we're the English. Yeah, okay. I'll give it to you, that is actually really quite funny. Do you know what though? The best thing you guys ever did was give us Greg's. So fuck you. Greg's is amazing. It's one of the best things the English ever invented. I think even English would agree with that. Let me know in the comments. There's something in what you're doing. It's relevant somehow. Gravity. Is this you discovering gravity?
The thing happens when objects are pulled together. In this case, they're all pulled downwards because the Earth is the largest thing around.
But it doesn't stay where I put them.
Oh.
It goes down. Except for flies, they go up.
Yes, because they have wings.
Operation Lovebird. I'm going to wait.
It's going to be horrific.
We both happen to be nearly ordered. Then...
The thing is as well though is that you can actually put two people off each other by trying to force them together in an unnatural way. But it's clear for me that she's just not ready to move on from her. You have to break her up with her abusive partner. Then give her time. And then maybe it will evolve naturally. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go about trying to do this. Given how fucking clueless the two of them are.
They're back out of the rain, bump into each other, look into each other's eyes, and ba-boom.
It's not gonna work.
I haven't done weather in ages.
It was with heavy heart we arrived.
Was this
destination.
when you did weather?
I was determined to thwart.
So is this a mini episode happening here called Resurrectionists? And does this tie into the Resurrectionist like thing that Azzy's going to investigate in Edinburgh? I mean, it can't be a coincidence that this is taking place in Edinburgh at the same time as he's travelling to Edinburgh.
You might want to think about washing your hands. It's going to be all the rage in a few years, I'm telling you. You're a funny one, mister.
Oh, doctor.
I'm not a surgeon.
Of course. Doctor.
Is this a joke?
I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Dalrymple.
Why?
Oh, what a shame. Such a warm night, I suppose. I can't use this.
That face. Oh. That's like the face my mother gives me when I'm in trouble. That's the face to make everybody flinch. Ooh. No. No. Azzy, why? I'm with Crowley here. Why did you do that? Like, you'd already dug it up. This is this person's fucking livelihood. They clearly don't care about suffering in the next life. They care about their suffering now. Yep.
Now, I don't want Elspeth coming back here with another body. Got to cut off the demand side of things as well as the supply. Perhaps I can interest you in a wee tipple while we discuss my work.
A wee tipple. I've not heard that word for a while. It's a very old Scots word.
Murderers get hanged. No one cares if we cut up murderers.
Excellent
True.
idea. More murders, I'll drink to that.
But if you're in such dire need of bodies, why not dig them up yourself?
You cannot possibly think it is the best use of my time to be sneaking around in graveyards in the wee small
Plus, if he got
risking
caught.
grave guns and the noose instead of teaching and studying and saving lives.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I love how me and Crowley are on the exact same fucking page. And I'm sorry, like, I know there's probably a lot of, like, really moral people out there, but, like, take it from somebody that has been in Edinburgh, who's stayed in Scotland for this length of time. Like, I know the kind of conditions that these people had to live in, and, like, see, when you go and you experience it in person, you only get told the stories, but you get told enough that you're like, oh, this fucking sucks.
I'm just trying to save lives and teach students.
Yes.
I'll either end up with a knighthood or condemned as a resurrectionist and hanging from a rope.
A resurrectionist. That fucking hat. He's acting like a journalist. Gotcha. Aha!
Hello there. Allow me to introduce myself.
This'll be the.
Known as a news.
This'll be like rebranded outside, but I'll bet you the inside is all exactly the same. So if you ever come to Scotland, you could probably go here to this bar, the Cask and Barrel, and have a drink there. It'll probably look very similar, if not identical.
Is this the Resurrectionist public house?
You one of those investigating reporters, no doubt.
I am.
I'm just here to get the skinny lowdown on that mysterious song that played itself on your establishment's jukebox.
That started last year. Listen, I serve hundreds of people. I'm not going to remember some.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah. A mason. Well, he's a mason himself, isn't he? He was sitting with another one of them. We often get them in here. There's a lodge next door.
A lodge next door. Ah. And it's that. I should have clicked to that before, that it was the bloody doctor that they met. That's what he says about the resurrectionist, right? He says he would become one of them. you're recognising him now. At the exact same time I did.
You said you'd help, Morag. Just one body can get us off the street.
I will help, because that's what pals do. But it still doesn't make it right.
Dig up as many bodies as you like. Having realised the error
Wow.
of
Yep.
the ways, I resolved to assist Elspeth and Reeve
So you're now
in
helping
their
them.
noble quest to decrease human suffering.
They've got the atmosphere quite well. Oh. No!
Obviously, the firing of the grave gun had alerted the local...
Shit. I thought it got her there. I was like, oh no. There we go, in you go. I love how Crowley's just like strutting along behind him like, yeah, sure, okay. Oh, Crowley, wow. Wow.
Well, I've slightly overdone it on my own.
Yeah, do you think? You think? He's some character.
This is all my fault,
Yes, it is.
and I really can't bear it if that young woman. I could heal her. No, it's the right thing to do.
Damn. But now you've got a body. Yep, this is what happens. But now you've got a body.
Well, what if you fetch the car?
Is it because I'm Scottish? Or is it because I'm a Slytherin? Like, is it just because I knew what conditions were like back then that I'm, like, all on trying to, like... If I had just died, I would want my friend or my loved ones or my relative to be able to benefit in whatever way from my dead body. Like, I'm gone. I'm not there anymore. I don't give a shit what happens, right? And if it could bring me money or shelter or food or whatever, have at it. I don't know. Am I, like... Is there something wrong with me? Let me know in the comments. Like, make me feel better. I mean, only comment if you're going to make me feel better. Otherwise, don't comment at all.
Only wanted to look after me.
Well, she's done that, hasn't she?
What
Nice
is
and
that?
fresh.
Poison. She zoomed in on that. Interesting, okay. I feel like that was relevant. I don't know why. Ooh, okay, so she's taking that. But we're toasting. Interesting. Was she going to kill him? Or try and kill him? No? No, she wouldn't have shown him.
We'll toast her, then I'm going. And you can use this money to bury me somewhere where no ghouls will ever dig me back up again.
Where are you going?
To join in Morag.
No.
Can you toast her now, please? What did you do that for? You'll kill yourself!
No, you won't.
Constitution of an ox.
Well, I don't need laudanum to kill myself.
No dying. Enough dying.
That was so Scottish. I love when he just is himself. Like, it's just a lot of fun to hear. It's very familial to my eardrums. It's just nice. Oh, you're no dying. No dying. No mere dying. No mere dying.
It's just wrong.
I think that poison went to his head.
I have to stop you there.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh, no, you shrunk. What the fuck? What the fuck? Your boyfriend's tiny and very angry. What the fuck? Now he's going too tall.
You have sinned very bigly. She is going to be shot by a grave gun.
What am I going to do with 90 guineas?
By a farm.
True.
And be good. Not just pretendy good, but properly good.
He's still a good person at heart.
Well, I'm here. I'm here.
Not kind. Off my head on laudanum. Not responsible for my actions.
You get into trouble.
Oh, and you're back here.
Telephone, please. I don't have all day. And I did ask nicely.
What did you do? You say no.
I'm out of minutes. Mostly I just used...
This is fucking accurate. You'll have some wido in Scotland who's trying to threaten you, meanwhile his pals try to make best friends with you. It's, aye. This is why I always say, like, never travel around Scotland's, like, crummier places at night by yourself without at least a pot of chips. You want to take food, give them food. They'll probably ease up. Jim is having an existential crisis. Do you want to answer that, Crowley? I love how he's just spent this entire fucking episode throwing books. Piles of books everywhere.
Do you remember Dr. Dalrymple? The one who bought, and then he killed himself. And they named a pub after him.
That's about right for school. That is literally the kind of shit that we name things after. Like, I know that this is obviously just make-believe, but that or, like, little local heroes, like little dogs and cats and whatever that do certain things. Like, we're quite partial to our wee ones. And I remember there was a whole upheaval around this pub that was called the Black Bitch, and people who didn't know the history behind it thought that it was a racial slur thing. No, it was about a black dog, a female black dog that saved the town, and the pub was called the Black Bitch after. It was like she alerted, she was barking and alerted everybody to a fire that would have killed way more people had she not been barking through the night to alert everybody to this fire. But she saved loads of people, and so they named a pub after her. Black Bitch. I don't think that's in Edinburgh though, I think that's somewhere else.
Oh, listen, I think it's about to happen. The awning of a new age. I'll see you when you get back.
Okay, I don't think it is though, but okay.
Blessings be upon you.
Oh, excellent.
And Twitter and Grindr, whatever they happen to be. No, whatever you did. Thank you.
There you go. See?
I don't really know what's going on in your life, but I know that whatever happened the other night, I didn't look a thing.
Lovely rain, your
Please let it actually be rain.
I don't know why you're angry with me.
I'm not angry with you. It's just, it's not about you.
Yeah.
Lindsay decided I must be having an affair because I wasn't texting back, and I couldn't deal.
That's not fair. I mean, I've never... Well, we didn't. It was the power going out.
I suppose I owe you an apology.
No, you don't. It's just...
Oh no, this could drench them.
I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, until that connection in it just, yeah, soaks the two of them. Yeah, nice try.
I think it's fair to say...
Did they vavum? It's like a fucking Hoover brand. Vavum. Oh.
He will come and tempt us in darkness, in great storms, and the dead will leave their graves and walk the earth once more. And there will be great lamentations.
What are we talking about now?
God fucking damn it! You could have just... I'm fine.
Where am I? What's happened to me?
Oh dear, there she is. Hi.
Jack?
Where are you?
Oh no, this is not good.
You've got Gabriel hiding in the bookshop, haven't you, Chris?
Sorry, mate, I'm a stranger here myself.
Oh no.
Beelzebub's not happy with you.
Beelzebub?
I'm not stupid, Critter. Come on, let me in.
Yeah, not gonna happen. So, just excuse me?
You can't go in without permission. Or can you?
He's in there.
You think so?
You know I can't step over the threshold.
I thought that.
Shame I can't invite you in. You're welcome to look all you want from there.
Hello, customer.
Listen, we're going to have coffee, and if you won't let me in,
Not technically something I can do.
Beelzebub and the Dark Council and all the forces of hell will
Declare war? Oh shit. God, so now they're being kept an eye on by the angels, by the demons. The angels still have no idea that he's here, but now the demons do. Fuck.
If any harm comes to Aziraphale because of this, I will.
Yes?
You will what? You will what? Protect your boyfriend?
It's too late for that now, isn't it? It's always too late.
No. To help your boyfriend. We know how much Crowley cares about Azzy. And I can't help but feeling like that was a little bit of foreshadowing, what he said there, the fact that he was like, if any harm comes to Aziraphale, that means that I think harm is going to come to Azzy. It's going to be very interesting to see Cribbly's reaction to stuff like that happening. Interesting. Okay, so he was talking about a tempest, about like a storm rising up the dead, and there's so much shit going down, and we still don't have answers to everything as well. Like, I feel like part of the puzzle pieces hidden in the books that he's rearranging and in the box that was shown once again in the shot in this episode. But that angel show up at the beginning and then they just kind of evaporated and they weren't in the rest of the episode at all. So I wonder if they're going to come back up. I mean, they will, but it depends on which situation or scenario. Anyway, that was a very interesting episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, click subscribe. If you want access to the full raw 1 hour and 23 nearly 24-minute long version of this reaction, you can click the link in the video description down below. It will take you to my Patreon. If you are getting this in the month of June, then there is a chance that there will be a 7-day free trial going on my Patreon if you are interested. But that is all I've got time for, so I'll catch you next time with another video. And until then, haste you back, guys.